Hold up.
Wait! Wait. Wait. Whoa. Wait.
Where were we?
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
All right, what's going on? It is episode 8. You're here. Wait, where were we? It's your host, Alex and Scanz. Here with Scanz, my lifelong friend, hip-hop producer, rapper, and we're here with Twizz.
Yep.
We're shooting a wild video right now for his upcoming project, CORNERSTORE. So tell us a little bit. I want to know a little bit about the project. It's called CORNERSTORE.
Yeah, CORNERSTORE, collaborative album, fully produced by Scanz. You know, we took a bunch of tracks from this year. Last year, we even got tracks from as old as 2 years ago that we put on there that we just had to include. And it's a wide variety from I want to say you got what you would call conscious hip hop on there. You got some people maybe classify as trap, gangsta. It's a nice variety. We even got some for the ladies on there. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that appreciate music would definitely get into it.
Nice. Mm-hmm. So it's called CORNERSTORE. What's the story behind that?
Story behind that is me growing up in West Oak Lane in Frankfurt, pretty much from the ages 10 through 16, just all the stuff that I went through, which was a huge transitional period for me in my life growing up in the city here, you know what I mean? So trying to pretty much capturing all that.
Nice. So yeah, we're shooting a video. Today was our second day shooting. We might have one more day for some extra shots, so we're shooting a video right now. This is the first single from the project, right?
Yep, Come Again. So this track is going to be playing in my dreams basically
for a week. Yep. When you shoot a video, you listen to a song ad nauseum.
Yeah.
We were bumping that shit. But it was good. Today we shot over at Englishtown Liquors.
Yep. Shout out to Sammy.
Yeah.
Over there for looking us out, letting us shoot in there, getting the footage we needed for 5 hours.
Yep. Yeah, we went in over there, got obnoxious, did weird shit. We got a shot that's like the Don't Be a Menace scene when they're in the store and the Asian chick is in the freezer.
Hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, we got we literally cleared out a freezer. Twizz sat in the freezer.
Yep.
You put frosting your beard off the wall.
Frosting my beard straight up.
You should clean that shit, by the way.
Yep.
Did you wash that? You're going to have to wash your beard because I don't know what that frost on the side of the freezer is.
That frost's been there for the past 15 years. That shit has not been disturbed, dog.
Yeah.
That's ancient frost,
That's
bro.
ancient frost.
If they put that shit under the microscope, they probably find worms in there, ice worms in that shit.
You might catch some ancient ice worm disease.
That shit's probably sterilized.
I'm gonna get you some Purell. We'll just rub it through your beard.
That shit was crazy. Yeah, man.
Damn, but we got a good shot.
Got the other freezer shots inside of the ice freezer.
Yeah, we got a shot.
You know what I mean? Smoking the vape
ice. We don't gotta give him the whole treatment.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. But there's some key shots that are.
It was crazy.
It was awesome. Yeah, Sammy hooked it up. He just let us do whatever we wanted, shooting in and out of freezers, in and out of the back end of shit. It's good.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so what other songs? You have a second single picked?
We're taking it slow with that, because we're still finishing up the album. All the songs are there composition wise, but we're just now putting all the final touches. And after we've now formulated what the album is, picked all the tracks from what we've been working on, and narrowed down what needs to be on there to give kind of the story and the whole vibe of what Twizz is trying to portray on there.
Right.
Yep.
So we're mixing it now, finalizing, and we're kind of playing it by ear on releasing. Nowadays you don't really got to do much planning. You just got to put it out when it's ready, and then let people know.
Exactly.
So that's the plan.
Yep. Hit all the platforms,
full-fledged,
and just spread it.
Yep.
And do visuals for as many songs as we can, if not the whole album. You know what I'm saying?
Which I'm enjoying shooting the visual aspect of it with you guys.
Which I think is definitely needed in today's culture, where people just they need a visual to go along with it, not just one. But if you create a story with your whole, with your whole album, that gives a different dimension to it.
Yeah, people got to see you. They want to be in your world, man.
100%. 100%.
Plus, people's attention span, they're not really listening to music unless they see it first.
Exactly.
It's true.
You know?
Exactly.
It's true. It's good to see something. And I feel like the art of real music videos is kind of dead. MTV's dead.
Yeah. Nobody really puts, I want to say, a creative effort into doing things unique.
I wouldn't say nobody.
Well,
there's definitely a lot of people who do, but...
the average video that you watch, I'm talking about
with a lot
from
of
the up and coming dudes, not the dudes that's out here, but the up and coming guys. You know what I'm saying? You might see some cars, you might see some money thrown around, but it's not a lot of creativity.
I feel like the most right now, most creative in the game is like J. Cole is putting out really good videos, great visuals, great concepts that tie in well with his album, with the song, and that people are into. You got Kevin Hart on the Kevin's Hart joint, and like J. Cole's not even in the fucking video. Until you see him make a cameo with the stroller, trying to close the stroller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like he's just smart with his shit.
Obviously also got to shout out Cole Bennett with Lyrical Lemonade.
Oh yeah,
video.
for sure.
So he's the young dude, really.
Cole Bennett, I forgot about him.
Creativity and platform killing the game type shit.
Sure.
So, but yeah, it's definitely oversaturated with a lot of non-creative.
That's just what I want to do with my visuals.
Sure.
Like I want to do, things that people wouldn't expect and have fun. It's all about having fun at the end of the day and letting people attach to something different. You know what I'm saying? Being different, unique, and standing out.
For sure. Who else do you think is putting out like good visuals with their music right now? I mean, that last Gambino shoot was crazy. This is America video.
Waves
was epic. I mean, as far as like putting out a video that changes the game and like makes a splash, that was a game changer.
I haven't been watching much videos lately. I gotta watch videos like, when I was a young boy, I used to watch videos on MTV Jams all fucking day.
So I'm saying, nobody does that. Nobody sits at home and watches music videos all day.
On YouTube.
On YouTube you do. But for the most part, I feel like it's sprinkled in. You're like, oh, let's watch a video or two here and there. When you were a kid, you only had so many places to watch it. You literally had MTV,
you had the
BET.
box and this play, and TRL and 106 in Park. And that's how you got your new videos. And you had, Rap City in the basement, and they would play videos in there in between freestyles.
Yeah,
but,
the basement was the best.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as today goes, like, videos that come across my timeline that catch my interest, I just tune into it. But, like, you know what I mean? I don't be out there searching for videos.
That's what I'm saying. For me, it's like when it pops up in my YouTube feed, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't see that. And they made a video for that? Exactly. I didn't even know. Exactly. Like, you need to stumble on it, or somebody needs to put you onto it, or you need to hunt it, or see it on somebody's walls, or some shit, on an Instagram post, something. But I feel like most people aren't even spreading other people's shit like that in my circles as much. Like, it's kind of like I gotta find the shit myself. Yeah, people are posting themselves.
No Jumper definitely put up a lot of dope artists with visuals and just dope artists in general when I come across their shit, because I follow them. You know what I'm saying? The artists that they interact with. I see the young kids. I'm talking about the up and coming kids that's coming up and doing their thing. Like, I appreciate the new sound. Like, the new sound has its own lane. You know what I'm saying? These kids don't know about the 90s hip-hop that we grew up off of, the early 2000s hip-hop. Some of them, I would say.
They're getting more into it. It's actually surprising. Like, I'm at these bar mitzvahs all day long, 12 years old, 13 years old. And it's all the poppy shit. It's the super poppy shit. They don't know any of the real hip hop that came out at the time, and they don't respect it. Like, if you ask them,
and that's okay. Because we didn't respect. I didn't want to hear none of that shit from like the late '80s, and you know what I'm saying.
Until you were older,
they're not supposed to know the shit unless they want to go research it.
When I was a young boy, the shit that was out, I wasn't listening to the shit that was out. It didn't entertain me because I was an artist and I knew what went into making a good song, and those songs didn't motivate me. I had to go back into the 90s, early 2000s shit where everybody was lyrical. No matter where you was from, down south or wherever, everybody had lyricism and creativity. You know what I mean?
And different styles and notable styles that were like I feel like that's the kind of gone.
But hip hop where it is now, like it's allowing it to grow. Like, we don't have to stick to that. These new kids is coming in when some of them are lyrical, some of them do have bars. It's going to be different, but it's like a lot more melodies and harmonizing now, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to grow with it. It helps me grow as an artist. Like, nobody want to hear bars 24/7. At least, I know I want to hear some smooth shit every now and again. You know what I'm saying? Like, bars has its place, but a lot of young boys out here now, they have bars, but it's mainly like a lot of creative and impressive melodies, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about it being eclectic.
Hip hop got so big that it's the biggest genre in music, period. So it's not about bars; it's about music. You know what I mean? It's about,
Exactly.
It's about being in the music field, not necessarily like who's spitting, but who has the biggest songs. That's what it is now, because hip hop has reached that place where it's as big as any other music in the world. So it's not just competing with bars. Now it's competing with
all other elements.
Everything.
Yeah,
all other elements. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. That's for sure.
Yeah, but we got a lot of other shit coming out. Yeah, we got Down North, which is a collaborative project fully produced by Scanz.
Yeah, besides CORNERSTORE.
Yeah, besides CORNERSTORE, we got a bunch of shit coming out.
This is like we're starting. Basically, no label is like the whole movement. You know, no label is like the crew, the group, the label, all the people we're affiliated with, the brand, clothing. You know.
Yep.
We're gonna start putting everything out once we start putting this music out with CORNERSTORE.
Word. Any other what other artists are you working with right now?
So Down North is a group that I'm producing, which is Twizz, Logi, and Lil Chris, who he's going by Nitro Ammo now.
Yep. Nitro
Ammo. He be switching his name sometimes.
Yeah.
But so it's them three. I'm producing all the beats. We've been working on that. We got a lot of tracks done already, but we're still working on that too. No rush, you know. I'm trying to get it to come together right.
And then we got Goon the Kid with Music for the Soul.
Yep, he's about to drop.
He's about to drop that tape too. You know what I'm saying? We just got a lot of dope
we got
artists.
a ton of music that we all been cooking up together. That once we get it rolling, again, we gotta
drop
stick to the script, put out this first project, and then we have music already in the tuck that we're ready to just start putting out songs. You know, collabs with different artists and
visuals,
just all kinds of stuff. Yep.
Nice.
So we are ready, man.
That's what's up, man. So we'll connect. We'll connect all. We'll like at everybody on this, and we'll like tag. So if you want to follow any of these artists, check out any of their music.
Oh, definitely.
You just check out the links attached.
For sure.
So when videos are dropping and visuals are dropping and snippets. I know you guys posting little snippets of songs here and there.
Yeah, we always post what we're doing, even though we haven't put the music out in it per se.
Right.
I mean, there's music out to listen to, but the music that we're talking about now.
Well, we can play some stuff.
If people stay in tune on social media, they'll get snippets and samples of what's going on. You know?
Exactly.
All right.
Like most recent single we put out is Scrambling. That's out now on all platforms. Produced by Cafino.
Yeah, shout
Can we put that on here? Can we play it?
Absolutely.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
it's on Spotify. It's on all platforms. Yeah. So everyone could stream it, download it.
Cool. Sure. So go ahead, drop it real quick. What is it? What's the title?
Scrambling.
It's called Scrambling.
Yeah,
so
produced by Cafino. Scrambling without the G.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Out now on all platforms.
All right, we're gonna play that song right here.
Yeah. Fiend up. Leg up. Yeah. Broke up, was scrambling. Run by myself all the way to the top. I ain't never quit, no, I was adamant. Hotter than bigger, was driving ridiculous. All of the brothers to handle it. Been in the gutter, surrounded by hundreds of killers that murder you savages. Got to be found, no panicking. Ambulance, what they gon' put you in? So don't be troubling no hero. How was I jugging it? I was just trying to get paid though. Got my dogs with me. I been authentic. I'm a dog in it. I'm a dog with it. But with the family, I was out running the streets as a youngin', but chosen like voting with candidates. Very political. I'm in the mix with dudes. You see through like a lemonade. We was out moving the traffic gate. I kept the tools like mechanics did. Thought the problems fist static quick. Had the shit to make an addict itch. Counting numbers, Pythagoras, talking money under mattresses. I was dumb and get it, cashing the secret the bag you and grabbing it. Squeeze on them, aim accurate. Damn, it's a shame they ain't catching this wave. I've been so turned up like back in the days. Hit her like crack in the 80s. I was out trapping a baby. Thuggin' fuck it, that was some replacement. They ain't covering up and trying to make it up. Money was the subject, we ain't making enough. Now we be covered in paper cuts. I went above and beyond, it was dangerous. I took the risk, made it out, and I stay legit. I knew I win every shot, but I make it in no time. Taking it, chasing bitch. Broke up and scrambling. Run by myself all the way to the top. I ain't never quit, though I was adamant. Hopping in bigger, was driving ridiculous. All of the brothers to handle it. Been in the gutter, surrounded by hundreds of killers that murder you savages. Have to go follow no panicking. Ambulance, what they gon' put you in? So don't be dropping no hero. I was out jugging it. I was just trying to get paid though. Got my dogs with me. I been authentic. I'm a dog skin it. I'm a dog with it. No, they can't handle me. I got this something where early in the daytime they said make a movie, get matinee. Women misuse it, you slipping, you losing. She said understanding. No, she choosing, I ain't average. Won't confuse it with them characters. I've been doing this embarrassing opportunities. I'm forever the one that'll try. Annihilate my competitors. I've been dealing with the regular stress of life. I ain't never up and quit. Have my squad dependent on me. Had to provide, get it, boy, they can't waste time. I've been living on my old grind since 09. No cosign. Thought wise like an old guy. Hard times ain't 4-9. Militant like NOY in a bow tie. Get rocked like a boat ride. Can't swim, take a nosedive. Broke up a scrambling. Come by myself all the way to the top. I ain't never quit, no, I was adamant. Happening bigger, was driving ridiculous. All in the process to handle it. Been in the gutters, surrounded by hundreds of killers that murder you savages. Cops they gon' follow, no panicking. Ambulance, what they gon' put you in? So don't be dropping no hero. I was out drinking it. I was just trying to get paid though. Got my dogs with me. I've been off in it. I'm a dog skin it. I'm a dog with it.
All right. So that was scrambling.
Yep.
So what else? Let's play another couple songs. Like any other artist songs you're trying to drop. Maybe we should put "Come Again" on here, so everyone can hear "Come Again" right now.
Sure. Play "Come Again."
So let's play "Come Again" right now. This is gonna be our little music. Oh wait, no, I'm just gonna drop it.
Okay.
He's gonna edit it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, now everybody knows how it goes.
Right.
What do you mean?
Because I'm keeping all this shit in here. So right here, this is Twizz "Come Again" video being shot and edited currently by me and Scanz. So enjoy "Come Again."
Come again, talking crazy, we ain't rumbling. I ain't with it, listen, number 10. Hit up one, she gon' come again. Come again. With that money, do we hustling? I been thugging, bust 100 flips. Hit it once, they gon' come again. Come again, talking crazy, we ain't rumbling. I ain't with it, listen, number 10. Hit up one, she gon' come again. Come again. With that money, do we hustling? I been thugging, bust 100 flips. Hit up once, they gon' come again. Rolling, gone, staying to myself. I ain't never need nobody else. Jealousy, what they showed me. Envy ain't my fault, I'm extraordinary. No, I just flex without trying to barely. I was in the streets with the cops primarily. Chase rats around like it's Tom and Jerry. Stacks around me, don't know real folk. We all self-made, we ain't had no help. All I know is slang, only wore a belt, cause I had a gun under there. He's so trill, turned up like the Pico Bill. Tell you how life as a Negro feel. In the ghetto slums, had to keep that still. I was on the run from police, won't squeal. No, I gotta keep it low key for real. Come again, talking crazy, we ain't rumbling. I ain't with her, less than number 10. Hit her one, she gon' come again. With that money, do we hustling? I been thugging, bust 100 flips. Hit it once, they gon' come again. Talking crazy, we ain't rumbling. I ain't with her, less than number 10. Hit her one, she gon' come again. With that money, do we hustling? I been thugging, bust 100 flips. Hit it once, they gon' come again. Notably different. I took the road to the riches. They see I did it. Try to told them never listen. Watch all the letterman, smoke on his medicine, fill my prescription. I was ducking at the shorty. Smoker never sit the coding. Used to be out with the concept, patrolling the block, so you had to be low-key. Know that they scheming and plotting, they really don't like you. Them dudes ain't your homies. Got mucho cojones, I move on my lonely. I'm dolo, you phony. You know my story. Respect to the ones that's before me because I just come again. Talking crazy, we ain't rumbling. I ain't with her, less than number 10. Hit her one, she gon' come again. With that money, do we hustling? I been thugging, bust 100 flips. Hit it once, they gon' come again. Talking crazy, we ain't rumbling. I ain't with her, less than number 10. Hit her one, she gon' come again. With that money, do we hustling? I been thugging, bust 100 flips. Hit it once, they gon' come again.
All right, that was Come Again. This must be what they feel like coming back from commercial breaks, like on the Fallon show and shit.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, all right, guys, we'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, and we're back. Here we go.
Exactly.
So, all right, what else is going on in your life? I know you just had another kid.
Yep. Just had my son.
Nice, man.
So
let's cheers to him right now.
Yeah, for sure.
What's his name?
Namir, he's a junior. So
all right.
He got my whole first name, you know what I mean?
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Cheers to Namir Jr.
Exactly.
That's what's up.
It's all about the family. That's what I do it for, you know, my wife, my kids, my dad, you know, everybody that's in my circle, my friends. That's what I do it for, you know what I'm saying? Like, and of course myself, and I love this, but at the end of the day, it's all everything that I do is for them.
How young were you when you started rapping? Like, when was your first?
My first, I want to say, like, I was around 12 when I first got on the mic and just started playing around, and then I started to really sit down and write songs out. 13, 14, 15, 16 started to get really nice, and then, like, between life stuff and a whole bunch of other changes I was going through, I kind of, like, was just intermittently into rap between 16 and 19. When I was 19, met Scanz. Got back into the studio in the basement. I was on a couple of his projects that he put out. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Featured on some of them projects, which is out now on all platforms. Still developing my style, still growing it. And then I want to say in 2016, I was writing the majority of the records that's on Arose From The Shadows, which is out now on all platforms. Way It Is a song.
Yeah, so let's drop that right now.
Yeah, so that's his project.
Yeah,
Way everybody can
out.
check out.
Yeah.
Shit by Twizz already.
And some shit and a video directed and edited by me and Scanz.
Exactly.
So if you want to see our first work right now, you can hop on YouTube and look up Twizz The Way It Is. Check out the video, and if you want to hear the audio right now, here it is, The Way It Is.
Yeah. Backtrack. Hustle get money, the bummy gon' stay broke. I just keep plotting on bags, get on this money for back and I lay low. The hood always fuck on me, always got love for me ever since I was a day old. Who they gon' fuck if they want it, don't care if you claim, don't put on a ring, bro. I'm in the game, been treated like royalty, homies been lost, so give me the word. That's when the shit get absurd. I got it right out the curb. We had that, I had that work. Fuck the coppers in the courts. Had them choppers in my shorts. Summertime get out of line, so many die before it start. Fuck the drama, keep the stick around me, catch you acting like a fucking hoe. Know we bout it from the dough. Homicide, don't get them gone. Something hot up in his dome piece. Pigs cup when they be talking. Got them singing like a zombie. Baby hitting high notes, you was on a perky talking out your lips. Had the block popping best crack, looking like a zombie popping lips. Going Wall Street, had the whole house, took it over off the rip. I was sober alternate. Just a youngin' thuggin', gave a fuck about the charge. I was wildin', tryna hard to be a boss. We gon' stay up and keep hustling, yeah. That's just the way it is, yeah. I came for nothing to something, yeah. That's just the way it is, yeah. I was out wild in the public, that's just the way it is, yeah. That's just the way it is, yeah. That's just the way it is, yeah. She let me fuck if you cuffin', that's just the way it is, yeah. Talking about real on the subject, that's just the way it is, yeah. I stay about it, we bustin'. 21-5, bitch, 21-5. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Never changing, I ain't hesitating. Leave 'em wet and stinking. What the F you thinking? Fuck boys, keep 'em separated from me. They ain't making noise, they ain't saying nothing. I was unemployed, back a lot of trapping. Out here jogging hard, never moving backwards. They ain't by the life. Always frontin' that, cause we was out here nice. No, we on our savage, I been cold as ice. Choppers on this pipe, dabble in your life. I ain't tryna fight. Call it what you want. 2017 in my record clean. Pull it on them, then you better squeeze. Fully loaded, tell them hold it. Catch a shot, not tryna finish spellers, bustin' out the barrel. High like habanero, all in your sombrero. We be in the barrel lawless. Salute me just like I'm a sergeant. See me sick and make them nauseous. Smoking switches, sipping dogfish. You a bitch, you never shot a pistol. Never rumble, had not an issue. You used to play ball. I had no days off. Didn't know if I wind up in prison. Maybe a graveyard. We paid the block at the visits. The smokers, their teeth gone. Ducking police cars. All for the cheese, dog. Yeah, we gon' stay up and keep hustling. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Yeah, I came for nothing to something. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Yeah, I was out wild in the public. That's just the way it is. Yeah.
you watch the video, I hope you watch the video. It's really cool. The green screen. We got kind of creative and wild with that.
We did a lot of hours for that shoot too.
Yeah.
Had all kind of props, smoke machines, etc. in there.
Yeah. Crazy green screen and lighting and.
But that was like the debut, the first like release of any music that I put out publicly. Like that was my first just full project.
Putting
like,
it together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I was like 16, I got a tape that I still have now. You know, that had songs when I was like between the ages of 14 through 16 that my close circle had back then when I was in high school, but it wasn't like an official release. It didn't have artwork, it didn't have a name. It was just a bunch of tracks that people that was in my school close circle knew that really motivated me to continue to make music, because that's when I met Kafino. Kafino was singing on records. I never had nobody in my circle that could really sing and record.
Kafino's on,
you know what I'm saying?
Too, by the way.
He's on 2 tracks. He's on the intro and Kill My People.
Same dude who produced Scrambling.
Yeah.
He's singing on Cornerstore. He's a really talented dude. Yeah, shout out Fino.
Yeah, shout out Fino.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I met Fino, and Fino helped me grow, because like I had bars. All right, everybody in Philly a rap town. People rap. You have bars. Okay, right. So now what's the next level? You need a song. What comes with the song? You need a hook. Fino had the hooks all day, every day. And then back then, when you were a young kid, he knew how to sing and record himself singing the right way. Harmonizing layers, mix itself in. So it's different from some dude that's like, oh yeah, I know how to sing, versus somebody that's professionally trained and know how to really make it sound like a record that should be on the radio. So that's when I did a few songs. I did Stop with Kafino, and I did another song with him, and Envy, it was pretty much like a record for the ladies that he was singing on, and that's what really motivated me to want to continue to make real music. You know what I mean? Heartfelt music, because the R&B was always something that I wanted to do. Like even when I was 12, 13, I started out trying to sing, went through like my, I guess, puberty phase, my voice cracked, start rapping. Fuck it, I still knew how to write because I was singing, so I started rapping, and then as I matured and got older, my voice came back. So now I'm trying to master like doing the right notes and all that. But meeting up with Kafino was definitely like a whole different experience. Like the R&B shit was something I was always motivated to do, and he had that down pat. So hearing that on my record was like, wow, this is me. This is the shit that I grew up off of. Shit in the 90s, R&B hook, bars on the verse, or you know what I'm saying, or I'm featured on there. It just brought a different element.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, but Arose From The Shadows, that was pretty much like a project that I wrote, and I was going for an element at the time, like just samples and trap beats was what was inspiring me to come up with bars at that particular time. The samples gave me like an element of 90s records. It made me feel like I was in touch with a Dipset type beat, or early Kanye type beat, and then the 808s and the heavy bass made me feel like I was still keeping in touch with today's current sound. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the Arose From The Shadows sound came about, and then I just reflected on them, a tirade of different stuff. But essentially with CORNERSTORE and the next music that we have, I'm trying to take it in a different direction. Just show people my range. I'm not just stuck in the box. I can do a bunch of different things. We singing on different records. We trying to decide which records we want to use for the next release that we're working on. So
we got all kinds of shit in the works after this, but we just gotta let people hear this first.
Yep. Absolutely. But it's just all about showing constant growth. That's my whole message. Like, as people continue to follow my music and they look back on my earlier releases and follow what was current, they'll see that I'm always striving for growth. You'll never get an album from me where I'm just putting some shit together just to give it to the public, just to like make some money or keep up. I'm giving you all that I got, and I'm gonna make it better than the shit that I put out before.
Yeah. So everybody could go check out Arose From The Shadows now on Spotify, Apple, Tidal, whatever you listen to music on, iTunes, download it.
Yeah.
But yeah, get a taste of what Twizz is about, hear about his, There's a lot. He got a lot on there, so you really could learn about him on that album, and then come and see what he's got to say on CORNERSTORE.
Sure.
So, do you have a possible release date for CORNERSTORE?
No dates.
And then we get it wrapped up, and it's perfect. Man. And we get the right things and play, put it out.
Just follow us on social media. Follow us on Instagram, and you will see.
All right, I might have to play one of my favorite songs from from Arose From The Shadows in here too.
All right.
Someone's gonna play. I might do 2 of my jams back to back.
Definitely, yeah.
Because this is a music episode. I get to play the jams right now. I get to like do my thing. So I'm gonna play 2 of my jams. First, I'm gonna play Amore. I like that shit. I like the hook on it. That's my jam. So here's Amore by Twizz from Arose From The Shadows.
Where to find independence, make her money, so she spend it by the business. Need a captain, a lieutenant, a description. I happen just to fit it. Everybody needs somebody. Love is an addiction. I get excited at the sight of women looking hard. I know she feel my eyes like I'm looking through her. Fuck on floors, fuck on beds, leave without a thong. I'm that ball. Yo, I swear never come across nothing like me. I'm all been thugging on that cool shit since a youngin'. I was smooth then. Tell me what you like. I bet you I can prove it. I eat that, till you stop moving. I beat that, like somebody bruising. Had you screaming for the Lord, singing hallelujah. Starting hard, playing hard to get, but I had you stuck. I ain't even been arrogant, I'm just big and blunt. Hope you smoke 'em, weed it up. And if you don't, then we pour up. Don't do shit, then you grown up. That's alright, and it's all up. Don't switch sides and I won't judge. Promise, been rolling, been real since I'm born here, I'm golden. Tell me what's up, stop putting on the front. Know that you feel me, I could be your crush. This a crime, I'm guilty. Guess I'm going up, guess I'm going up, guess I'm going up. Tell me what's up, stop putting on the front. Know that you feel me, I could be your crush. This a crime, I'm guilty. Guess I'm going up, guess I'm going up, guess I'm going up. Tell me if you want it, want it. Tell me if you want it, want it. Tell me if you want it, want it. I'ma put it on ya, on ya. Tell me if you want it, want it. Tell me if you want it, want it. Tell me if you want it, want it. I'ma put it on ya, on ya. Love 'em thorough, love 'em thick, I love them girls. If I ain't never loved nothing, cause soon my world be all up on my brain, real shit, yeah, you heard me. I can't help but look and notice that thing poking out. I wonder what it feel like if it's lotion. Wonder if it smell like Chanel fresh roses. I can smell the lust in the air, it's potent. Hope you ain't allergic like pollen to the nose. Gotta get to know ya, better make an impression. Last man depressing, can't stand to reject them. You be rolling, no question. Know you feeling me, definite. I ain't calling you desperate. She want a pearl necklace. I ain't talking jewelry, talking shenanigans. Like movies be. Talk nasty, be rude to me. She started out usually, don't fool me, get run game. So tell me what's up. Stop putting on the front. Know that you feel me. I could be your crush. This crime, I'm guilty. Guess I'm going up. Guess I'm going up. Guess I'm going up. Tell me what's up. Stop putting on the front. Know that you feel me. I could be your crush. This crime, I'm guilty. Guess I'm going up. Guess I'm going up. Guess I'm going up. Tell me if you want it. Want it. Tell me if you want it. Want it. Tell me if you want it. Want it. I'ma put it on ya. On ya. Tell me if you want it. Want it. Tell me if you want it. Want it. Tell me if you want it. Want it. I'ma put it on ya. On ya.
Alright, I hope you liked that one. And then I got one more for you. We're gonna play Jazzmatazz. I always get down with jazzy shit. That's my type of hip hop. I like jazz influenced samples, and I think that you guys will like this one. Here's Jazzmatazz.
By the way, yeah, I did mix this whole album.
Yes,
all mixed. Vocals on this, I did mix, but otherwise, I only produced Way It Is on here.
Yeah, and it's the jam. Way It Is it's, and we did a good job on that video, man.
Yeah, bro.
We killed that.
Oh yeah.
And here's yeah, hell yeah. So here's Jazzmatazz from Arose From The Shadows. Enjoy.
Yeah. miss my mom, yeah, I cry sometimes. On the day that she died, I went out my mind. Plus dealing with the stress and the life of mine. Every day gotta grind, shit, bottom line. Don't take care of your kids, then you out of line. Shit, I just wanna live, wanna buy some time. Like to chill, wanna dine, spend the quality time. With my squad, with my fam, that's my entourage. Ha, life sweet like Haagen-Dazs. Be Celenti, I be drawn like Da Vinci. Been strong, I'm a riser, but a challenge in particular. Still make it out here, no college curriculum. Thinking I be locked dead, caught up in the system. No fucking tombstone, jail cell, or prison bus. Keep fighting, never giving up. Never been up with a fuck that I won't settle from the ghetto, wanna live it up. They tell me that my life wild, yeah. Trying to change my lifestyle, yeah. Living for the right now, till it's lights out. Yeah. I ain't trying to do wrong, I'm just trying to move on, yeah. Cause I've been waiting too long. Can't lose another day, another struggle, another dollar, never hustle, never do. Trying to holler at a dime, she turn around, say never mind, he scream fuck you. That's just how it goes. Better than you bitter, your mentality is low. I'm honestly on digits, I want commas and zeros. Wanna see my kids grow, talking what I live for. Everything else is second, not really import. Tent on a whip and I'm not a zip code. Philly streets raised me, I am its own. I will never fall, I will never fool. Know the road seem dark sometimes, but I'ma find a light, let it shine. Find the courage to go on, motivation in my mind. Nothing cloudy, see it clear, I've been great by design. Years disappear without a trace, so much time lost deep and I dived off. I ain't never died, no, yeah. They tell me that my life wild, yeah. Trying to change my lifestyle, yeah. Living for the right now, till it's lights out. Yeah. I ain't trying to do wrong, I'm just trying to move on, yeah. Cause I've been waiting too long. Can't lose now, I can't lose now, I can't lose now, I can't lose now, I can't lose now, can't lose now, I can't lose now, I can't lose now, I can't lose.
Here we go. Music episode, killing it right now.
Yeah, Jasmine Taz is like a real deep record. Like, you know, obviously the record's named Jasmine Taz. I'm influenced by jazz, and I, you know, felt as though that was a vibe that I got when I was writing the record, just based off the instrumentation used, and the lyrics used in the record is heartfelt. Like, it's all real stuff that I've been through, and, you know, the singing, you know, Scanz mixed it and made it sound amazing. So, like, you know, I'm not the best harmonizer, but he made it sound like shit, you know what I mean?
No, yo, you killed that, you know, regardless. I don't know who's responsible for crushing it.
But you know, you just got to throw that out there. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about making music.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Good shit. Let's talk about like some other hip hop, like who you consider your influences to be. Like when you were coming up, starting to rap, like who you would listen to most, like during those early stages. Like,
I gotta keep it all the way real, man. Like when I first really fell in love with the lyricism in hip hop, I was 10, and at that time I was listening to M. So I wasn't in the streets then. I was a kid. I was 10, you know what I'm saying? So I related to a lot of shit M was rapping about on a personal level in school, not fucking with people, this, that, and the third, just being people being assholes. I didn't fuck with people, so like I fuck with that heavy. And then his wordplay was crazy, flows was crazy. Yeah. But then as I started to get in the streets, I was like, you know, 12, unfortunately, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's like when I started listening to Jay. State Prop was crazy influence. They had the movies, they had the clothing. I was begging my dad to buy the State Prop jackets, you know what I'm saying? Beans and all that, man. We used to see, I saw Beans in Shellingham Mall, seen Beans around the city a bunch of times, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, it was amazing. It was amazing, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing people from your city that's like on the screen doing their thing. Cass was crazy. Cass is from my hood, West Oak Lane. Shout out Cass, you know what I'm saying? Like, Cass had fucking punchlines and battle raps and was going around different cities, like, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. Obviously, Meek, of course, seen Meek on all the DVDs, met Meek in person a few times, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he probably don't remember me when I was a kid back then. I don't look shit like I do now, but he always been on the scene doing this thing. All the Philly rappers, for real, like Joey Jihad, Slaughter Rico, fucking Rock 215, Frank with the grippers going, all them dudes, Bugsy, just coming up on the DVDs, Too Raw for the Streets, watching all the battles. These motherfuckers had endless bars. It's the most creative shit I ever seen in my life. I heard some of the most illest bars that had to like make you think, how the fuck did you think of that shit? And Philly is a rap town. Old heads rap, chicks rap, people in wheelchairs rap. I met handicapped people, cerebral palsy people. Like when I was in school, this kid cerebral palsy, he had bars. He would jump in the cypher. Everybody, it was just a rap town. It's a music town. I love this shit. And you know what I'm saying? We live what we rap about, and it's like, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I know it's some ignorant shit in the culture, it's just what we grew up in. Seeing people ride through the city on dirt bikes. Like, recently, they did the memorial for Dirt Bike Rail, and it was around the city going crazy. Like, 500 people. We was actually out scouting shots to shoot for Come Again for the first video. Right. And we seen them out, like, they blocked the whole intersection off. It was on the news and all that shit. Like, that's just the culture there. You know what I'm saying? It's just how we do it there in Philly. But I'm trying to think, just the city itself, just being from Philly. Like, I hear Kevin Hart, you know what I mean, motherfuckers I heard getting roasted coming up, just having jokes and shit, and like iconic jokes with the teacher and shit, like comedy, music, and unfortunately violence and all that shit. It was here. You know what I'm saying? In the 70s and 80s, they had the Junior Black Mafia and all that, and all of them people still around. They tell them stories, and it's just a historical city. You know what I'm saying?
For real. It is. It's on every level, really.
Hell yeah.
It's like the first city in the country that was built up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
Yeah. And growing up down Frankfurt and shit, I graduated from Frankfurt High. Just seeing the shit down there, like when we grew up, we knew what dope fiends look like. We knew what crack fiends look like. You know what I'm saying? We knew we didn't want to be like that shit. That kind of shit is as much as it. I went through a lot of shit. I got that from it.
Yeah,
you know
I feel like you learned
got that from
more.
it. Shit, I learned that. I seen people in all kinds of predicaments where I told myself, I'm not gonna be that. I'm not gonna have myself there. Either I gotta rap my way out, or work my way out, or trap my way out, or whatever I'm gonna do. I saw what the bottom looked like from all different angles. I lived down the bottom of West Philly. I lived in West Philly. I lived, in all kinds of hoods in Germantown. I went to all kinds of crazy public schools and this kind of shit, and been in all kinds of shit in Philly, and it's just a part of you. It's when it's with you when you walk. When I go to different places, people look at you weird. They just know you different. You just got an aura with you. You know, we got our own lingo. We got our own slang. Graffiti started in Philly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like the first graffiti was in Philly?
Cornbread.
In the U.S.?
Cornbread. Shout out Cornbread. I think maybe back in the 70s. Yeah. So, like, it definitely has we have our own shit. You know what I'm saying? Our own slang. Jawn is iconic. Some of our slang made the news for sure. Like, I seen our slang on the news recently. Like, within the last couple months, they was breaking it down, like, what it meant and shit. So people know. Yeah, on the fucking news. Like, I forgot. I think, it was some shit like, you know what I'm saying? It was breaking down the definition of the slang. So if somebody say it to you, you know what it means type shit. Right. Like,
what other words? Jawn
is like a noun, person, place, thing. You can use that for anything. It's universal. And the bull. Philly dudes say the bull, like
the bull,
like a dude. Just really like, yo, the bull, he be drawn like the bull. He a dickhead. Dickhead is infamous for Philly. Dickhead. I was a kid on the bus putting up middle fingers and calling people dickheads, and I seen memes about that shit. So that shit is funny. I got in trouble for that shit. You know what I mean? The lady stopped, told the bus driver and all that. Like, I was a wild young boy. So like,
the word
dickhead is infamous in Philly. Dickhead. It's the way you say it. It's like a tone. It's like a dialect. You know what I mean?
It's like a dialect.
You had a third grader, fourth grader. Yo, you had some kids in Philly that will fucking grind people up, grind adults up, make them want to fight, and be talking shit to them. I'm like, why you ain't got no car over here? Just be yelling shit to you. Be like, fuck you. You be arguing with a child and shit. Just how Philly is. You know what I mean?
Damn, that shit's funny, man.
Hell yeah.
Any other words that you could think of?
That's a lot.
I'm grooving right now. We had a long day. trying to think. It's a lot of shit, man. Something else that we say. So much shit.
All right.
ARD, A-R-D.
What is that?
Which is an abbreviation of all right. Even though all right doesn't end in D, A-R-D just they be like, all right. I could go through my text line right now, and that's the ending conversation for at least 5 different text streams. All right. My girl, she hates that shit. I'd be like, all right. She'd be like, all right. She'd be like, it's all right. It's not all right. She'd be like, it's not, it's all right.
A-R-D.
Yeah, it's like, it's all right.
You had
all
to train
right.
your
And
phone.
I'd be like, retard is hard. But that's how it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like using that shit is proper. You know what I mean? You text a motherfucker that sell drugs and you say, all right, he might think you the police. You gotta say, all right to that motherfucker. He be like, all right, he cool. The police ain't gonna say, all right. They don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, he just dropped that knowledge to the world.
Hell yeah.
Well, maybe not the world.
Yeah.
You know, whoever happens to be listening to this shit.
To our world, you know what I'm saying?
ARD. A-R-D. That shit's funny to me, man.
Yeah.
That's that Philly shit.
ARD.
Yeah.
That's real as shit.
Like,
That's the first time I heard somebody say "ard" to me. I'm like,
Old head.
How long ago was that?
Old head is some shit we say.
years ago.
Yeah, old head is some shit we say. I don't really think I heard nobody say old head.
Yeah,
which
like
is
you said it even
an
with
older
you using
person.
the other one, but yeah, I mean it makes sense.
Yeah, it's like my old head. Your old head was your old head was supposed to be that person in your corner that like showed you how to do shit the right way. Whether it was a good influence or a bad influence. You know what I'm saying? Your old head. I had plenty of old heads and I learned from all of them, but they just
But do you
people
call
that's been
them
out
that?
here. For sure.
And that's a term of endearment.
That's my old, yeah, absolutely. That's my old.
But
that's
you
my
saying it
fucking
can
old
also
head
be
thorough.
used derogatory.
But it's not derogatory. Like as far as I've seen,
You just
so
said
look,
you just said-
to
you
make
just
it
said, you know how I would
derogatory.
call you
Oh,
old
nut
head?
ass. Some shit we like you nut ass
nut
motherfucker.
ass?
So if you put nut ass in front of old head, that's disrespectful. You nut ass old head.
Hell yeah.
Fuck out of here, you nut ass old head. But he be like, yo, that's my old head. Yo, he thorough as shit. Old head thorough.
There you go.
It's just the description of the person. It's a noun. You know what I'm saying? But
So it
you
can be
put
used in either way.
It can be used in either way. He like,
It
yeah,
just
nut
means
ass,
like-
nut ass old head. He do
So
some corny shit.
So nut ass.
Nut ass is
means
another-
like what? Like crazy?
Like just corny.
Corny.
Just wild.
Oh, like
he
corn
just,
nuts.
Just, like
Trying to
just
figure
nut
out where
ass.
that came
Just-
from.
I don't know. We just been saying it. Just nut ass,
Nut ass.
motherfucker.
So that's Philly. Is that Philly only?
I feel like
thing?
I've been all over in the tri-state. I don't really hear people. If you
I've
go,
never heard
if
that
you go
before.
20 miles outside of Philly and in South Jersey, they got their own slang. You go into Chester, they got their own slang. You go to Jersey City, they different from the South Jersey. Everybody got their own lingo. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like,
mean,
it's
New York.
just in New York, they got the sun and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
But I feel like New York.
Yeah.
by New York.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I feel like New York, like lingo, almost becomes nationwide because of its international. Like,
But
there's
one
so
thing
many
I can
people
say
going in
is
and out.
I can't say I use a lot of New York lingo, and I haven't heard a lot of like nobody in Philly unless you from New York say son. We don't say son in Philly. We're not gonna welcome yo son. We know you. That was an identifier. You expose yourself. We know you're not from here now.
Right.
We don't. I've been in Philly my entire life.
So instead of
The
son,
only people that say son to
word-
me is people that's like from Jersey,
Mm-hmm.
like Trenton, or from Jersey City, or somebody from New York. People from Philly don't say son.
Yeah.
So what word is
That's
instead
New York
of,
shit.
instead of
That's New
son?
York.
Instead of son, what would you say?
You don't say, but just yo the bull. Yo, the bull be
The
drawn.
bull is that used?
Drawn. That's another one. Drawn.
Drawn.
Yeah, that's a Philly.
Drawn.
drawn?
Like you in the way.
Like
you're doing something.
bugging.
You're really bugging out right now. You're drawn.
drawn.
Like if somebody fucking run into the back of your car and they drunk and they get out and they arguing with you, like yo, you drawn. Like you ran into me and you drunk. Like you really in the way. You getting out trying to argue with me. You drawn. Old head drawn.
It's like, yo, you're doing too much. You're bugging the fuck out. Relax.
This is crazy because I didn't think there was this many words that I didn't know.
Yeah, it's more.
Yeah, that's some crazy. Give me more. Give me more. I'm so intrigued right now.
Come into
Yeah.
convo. But
It's got-
Honestly, it's one of the most interesting things to me over time is like new words and then like how words got created, like the origin of words.
Yeah. Oh, well, I want to say
Super
Philly.
Like goodbye. What's that?
Ak is heavy. Ak is like it's really influenced. I want to say by the heavy Muslim influence that we got in Philly, all throughout 52nd Street, all in West Philly, all over Philly. I realistically, but the heavy Islam influence, I think that is where it came from. Ak, if I'm not mistaken, you know what I'm saying. So like Philly, I've said
what
Ak,
is that?
It just it's like a dude. Like I don't necessarily based off of what I understand. Like I seen people saying they're trying to give you knowledge, so they can't be dissing you. Like listen, Ak. this, that, and the third. You don't need to be doing this. You don't need to be out here in the streets. Or I had somebody like, what's up, like about the rumble. It could be used in different contexts, but that's something that I hear commonly in Philly too.
So it's just a person.
Yeah, it's just a person, but it's the person that's saying it. It's what they influenced by. Like they may be Muslim, they may have been in jail at a certain period of time and use Ak heavy. It just maybe something that they naturally go to when they defensive. Yo, what's up, Ak? I heard people say that when they about to rumble plenty of times. Like whether it is Muslim or not, it's just some shit that people say.
Did you say that shit on the?
I'm sure.
Is that you? Like
No, I would say like AH, but no, I could have been saying could have been influenced by that subconsciously. It could have been influenced by Ak, but like Cassidy say Ak a lot in his rap. You know what I'm saying? Ak, you can rock like a boat when you go fishing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ak is used heavy in Philly.
It's one of those rapper words though.
Yeah,
you could just fill it in.
True.
Instead of saying the same thing.
True.
And it's easy to rhyme with, and like you could do a lot with it. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So, you know, that whole culture is just with you.
Right,
you know what I mean? And that shit is amazing when you go outside the city and you just be naturally being you. And people be like, oh, what's that? And you're like, oh, you break it down. Like, oh, that's what this means. And they're like, oh, all right. You know what I mean?
Oh, all right.
Yeah, art. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I was in fucking Delaware. I'll be out Delaware and shit. And one of they slangs is bagging up.
You know what else?
So that means laughing. But I heard Shorty, she like, I was bagging up. I'm like, whoa, Shorty trapping? Like you hustle? And they're like, oh no, that means she was cracking the fuck up.
Really?
We don't say that in Philly. Plus 40 miles outside of Philly.
Also,
whole different slang.
Salty, like that's
salty.
That's
we say salty. That's some old shit. Philly said that, but I said that as a young boy.
Everybody says
like some everybody say salty. You know what I mean?
There,
oh really?
But Philly, yeah, like you.
I feel like Delaware says it more.
Oh, Delaware, not Philly. You're saying that's Delaware slang?
I don't know. That's in my experience, I guess.
Yeah.
What that's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like learning this shit.
Yeah, man.
Nice. What rappers, like new rappers, are there any, like who's like the biggest, most popular rapper out right now?
Most popular
that you fuck with? Like,
on what front? Like
somebody on the radio,
front,
some mainstream radio rapper. Like who do you think is your
just whatever? Real. What do you fuck with?
Who you listen to that you would turn on the radio though and hear? You know.
Who do you?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, luckily Kendrick is now considered that. So
I was
for
gonna
me,
say Kendrick. I mean, of course Kendrick. I'm trying to think of, I think it's Saba.
Oh,
Saba recently came across his shit.
Really
you know what I mean? I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
He got a lot of good music.
He got a lot of shit. It's a lot of cats right now. I'm trying to think, man. Of course, all the cats from the city, drama, core, all of their work is dope.
But like pop, like pop rap, like pop Kendrick rap is now considered that.
I know.
So I could say that.
So who else is considered that?
Drake.
Drake, of course,
yeah. Of course, Drake.
So Drake, then, I mean, yo, Drake is dope. I like Drake.
Yeah, for sure.
So you could say Drake. That's what I'm saying. Somebody who you turn on Hot 97 and hear, like on a regular. Oh, you don't have Hot 97?
Yeah, we got 103.
103. I'm like, shit.
Shit, I don't even listen to the radio a lot. Like
I never listen ever.
Yeah.
Because now XM comes on automatically when my phone's not playing.
Yo, I fuck with, so like with some new shit, like I fuck with Triple X, rest in peace to X. I fuck with his shit when it was like, I didn't even know who he was at one point in time. Because, you know, new shit pop on the radio, you hear it for the first time. But I fuck with his shit, TK. I fuck with that Jawn, the race record that he put out. What's the kid? Playboy Cardi. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with his shit. I definitely fuck with Gunna, Lil Baby. Pretty much. I fuck with everybody for real. But like the main young boys that really stand out, you know what I'm saying, was the ones I named.
What about like non-hip hop? Like what non-hip hop, non-R&B? Like, do you listen to anything?
I listen to a lot of R&B.
But like what else? Like you listen to any other like?
I've been listening to like a lot of like UK soul singers like Jordan Smith. I fuck with her heavy.
Jordan Smith is dope.
Who else? What's it? I think it's Etta James.
Etta James? Oh, you mean
Etta May? Etta May. No, not Ella May. It's just other shorty. She got a song called "Bad for Me." Fuck, I can't believe I can't remember her name right now. But a lot of the UK artists got that neo soul sound that my soul just craves, and I don't get it here in the States. Like, you know how Floetry came, they was in Philly for a while, and they came with that crazy neo soul vibe. Oh man, so like a lot of that I really fuck with. This Mahalia, I think she got this song called Sober, which is crazy. Yeah, like I listen to like a lot of R&B and shit. Like the rap shit that I listen to, I go back and listen to like a fucking Cosmic Kev freestyle or a fucking Sway freestyle from a random rapper from the early 2000s, 90s. Just because I want to hear them bars, that excitement of it all, the shit I grew up off of. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody doing their shit. You know what I mean?
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, man. You watch like the Sway, like the freestyles, the five,
all the time. Like fucking, I so much appreciate Shade 45 and all of the content that they put up. And
do you freestyle?
All the time. Shit, like I got all kinds of shit that I freestyle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it depends when I'm in a mood. I gotta be in a certain
mood. Like, are you in the mood? Like, is the question.
Twizz could freestyle and make it sound like some shit that you fucking thought he wrote. Yeah.
Like, I would love to get some of you. You in the mode right now? Is it right now? It's too long a day.
Yeah. Like it's been after ciphering or like. Bro,
I'm trying to start a
but movement. I can like when I get.
I can put music on for the first time. I'm like, let me go hard. Let's see what I could get away with right now.
Right, hell yeah.
But it's worth a shot.
Try, man. For sure.
Worth a shot. Oh man. All right. Well, we can wrap it up here. We got into a lot of it.
For sure, man. Thanks for having me.
Shit. I'm gonna try and come by the studio.
Follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, do your drops.
Twizz the Future, Twitter @Twizz the Future.
Hell yeah. Wait, get closer. Say that better.
Follow me on Instagram @Twizz the Future, TheFuture on Twitter as well, Instagram, and follow the No Label page. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So
No X Label @No X Label on Instagram.
Yeah.
Follow me at SCANZ __ 2 underscores.
There you go. All right. Well, it's been real. Thank you for coming by. It's been a crazy day of shooting. I'm exhausted. It's been wild. You're heading back to Philly.
Right now. Somebody just sent me a fucking text. Parmesan. Like I said, Parmesan. Philly lingo. Yeah. Parmesan.
Perfect timing. Look at that timing right now.
Yo, look at that. That's crazy.
It's like 7 p.m. now. Yeah. We've been filming since like 10 or 11 today. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Definitely beat. Yeah.
I'm glad you guys came by to do this though. This is cool. And now I'm gonna go look through footage for the rest of the fucking night.
Yeah, let's log this footage. See what we got. Put this video out.
Oh man,
get this CORNERSTORE album out.
So yeah, listen up for CORNERSTORE coming soon, and you can definitely check back on YouTube really soon, hopefully, depending on how soon we edit this, for the Come Again video, produced, edited, directed by me and Scanz.
Yes. Shout out to y'all. Thanks to both of y'all for everything.
Hell yeah, man. Cheers. One more time.
You already
putting that shit together.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
The masterminds.
Let's go. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. And see you next week. Wait, where were we? Peace.
Peace.
Hold up.
Wait. Wait. Whoa. Wait. Where were we?